Hello, all my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back once again to DDLC Purist mod. Last time we were continuing on the Monica path, and right now we are gonna be spending some time with her. Yes, I'm serious. I don't know if my choice actually affected anything, but I'm assuming it did. At least I hope it did. Anyways, I kind of want to go down the list in order, how about a maid cafe first? I want to go down in order. On second thought, that's probably a bad idea. I doubt Monica wants to be about a bunch of girls in outfits flirting with the guy. Guys, it's like you're the only girl not serving food. This was a silly idea. Richie? Oh, sorry, I was thinking about where to go next. Alright, where else can we go? Let's see. Oh. Alright, how about some food? Have you had anything to eat yet? Other than Neski's cupcakes, no. You didn't eat breakfast? I woke up late and rushed to get to school first. As the president of the literature club, I felt like I should be the first there. You should look after yourself first, though. Let's get something to eat then. Monica and I walk out to the food stalls, where the smell of various types of food fill the air. It gets a little bit hotter from all the cooking. I hear a strange sound and turn towards Monica, who looks away with a bit of a blush. I guess I am a little hungry. Is there anything you can't eat? It'd be bad if you had an allergic reaction to something. I'm not allergic to anything, but I'm a vegetarian. Oh, I see. Then... well, there are plenty of non-meat options at the festival. It shouldn't be hard to find something for Monica to eat. These are really good. I think one of our classmates helps run the family's restaurant and is pretty good at making sushi. So I would think from Monica eating them. Wait, but fish? Oh, okay, I know this brings up a question that I've always been asking. Are we sure fish doesn't count as meat? Because fish meat is meat. Meat is meat no matter what. But if fish classifies as something else, then I have no clue. Unless it's like a vegetarian sushi roll, where there's like no fish in it whatsoever, like no meat. That makes sense. Their class booth had sushi samplers as part of their menu, so Monica and I bought one. Both got one. I don't know all the rolls, but I'm fairly sure there was a spicy tuna roll and a California roll at the very least. Are you okay? I just had a bit too much wasabi. But thanks for asking. I rip off a bit of the bread rolls we got from another stand and hand it to Monica, who scarfs it down. That must have been a lot of wasabi. I'm not too good with spices. But thanks for the bread. No problem. Can bread actually cool down spiciness? I feel like it actually can't. I don't know. No problem. Like if bread can actually do that, that's impressive. Because I probably never knew that. I didn't know one of the students in our year ran a restaurant, though. I guess it's a small world. Maybe we should go as a club. Maybe. It's not a very literature-like event, though. Well, it's not like everything has to be about literature. Sometimes it can be fun to hang out as friends, right? Yes, it would be nice. I see Monica give a small smile, but then she quickly shakes her head and returns to a more neutral expression. But we should talk to the others about it. Speaking of the others, I wonder why we haven't run into them. It is a large festival, so maybe we pass each other without realizing it. There's no need to worry anyway. I'm sure they're fine. I wasn't worried about that, but... can I stay a little longer with you? The oddly forward request from Monica puts me off guard, along with her smile. Feel like melting putty. There's no way I can resist this sort of thing. Alright. The urge to get my phone and ask the others where they are goes away as Monica nods, resuming her eating. Though I was already conflicted since I'm spending time with her, so I decided to stop being difficult and just enjoy my time with Monica. Occasionally, we comment on the rolls that we liked, and sometimes wonder about what other foods there might be that we could try. Ugh. Monica says she'd prefer to do that later, since she wants to watch her portions. Well, it is a festival. There's no harm in cutting back a bit. I know, but if I slack off a little bit, I might keep slacking off. I guess that's one way of looking at it. I throw away both of our finished platters into the trash, into a trash can near an entrance of the building, before turning back to Monica. Well, what should we do next? Let's see. Ooh, okay. A haunted house. Well, they do have a haunted house. Are you interested? I'm not exactly good with horror, but I wonder how good it is. But if you're not interested, we can try somewhere else. No, I think it might be fun. Besides, I don't find a lot of things scary. Really? Well, there's probably some things that are a lot scarier than a haunted house. I'm a little squeamish about blood, though. Most people are, I think. We fall in line behind a few of the other people, waiting our turn. I watch the people coming out of it while we wait, noticing that they do look a bit pale. The occasional scream from the classroom makes a few people jump with the students running the haunted house laughing. I do hope it's nothing too bad. Soon enough, we're at the front of the line, waiting for 3 people in front of us to finish. I watch them come out of the classroom, but even if 2 of them look scared, one of them is just laughing and patting the other 2 on the back. You can still turn back, you know. Of course not. Even though I say it right away, it came too quickly. Well, off you 2 go. I try to take the lead since my pride as a guy is on the line. Monica is following behind me. I make a quick note of the decorations on the windows meant to emulate the dark night sky. I see we still have some light, even if it's mostly blotted out by the window decorations. Ooh, wait, nighttime classroom? Interesting. I don't think we've actually seen this. We step through the doors that are open for us, and immediately hear it slam shut behind us, plunging us into darkness. I can't see anything, Richie. Neither can I. I nearly flinch when I feel something grab my arm. Monica? It's just me, Richie. Are you jumpy? You surprised me. This way we won't trip over each other. Right. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. I start to lead Monica forward. I can definitely hear footsteps and movement that doesn't match with ours. It's still really hard to see. But at least my eyes are adjusting. Suddenly, Monica yanks me back. In front of us, a massive axe blade suddenly swings from our right, glistening with sharp red splotches on it. You got good eyes. Thanks. Jeez, they went all out the haunted house. Let's keep going. Right. We keep walking forward, I slowly adjusting to the darkness more and more. Go. Monica and I stumble back as something lets out a loud roar, leaning in rapidly towards us. I barely make out a glimpse of a goblin head before I instinctively pull Monica away. My flight instincts kicking in. We're running for it. That ended up being a bad idea as we crashed into some of the desks while stumbling around the dark. When we tried to get our orientation again, we didn't know where to go, although the goblin that came out before was slowly advancing towards us, along with another girl dressed as a witch and another dressed as a butcher. So essentially, we have one place to go. Do they have to structure this like a maze, though? They're coming, Richie. Mm-hmm. My instincts kick in as we run to the only possible direction. What is that? Our attempt to escape comes to a halt when there's something in the middle of the walkway. Well, that's... Even though I know this is a haunted house, it's convincing enough to where it really does look like a dead body lying in a pool of blood. I feel Monica's grip on my arm tighten as we carefully step around the body, making sure not to step in the puddle. Let's keep going. Of course it would be a zombie. Let's run! Please don't get any worse. Thank you for coming. It got worse. How did you cram that much horror into a classroom? I have no clue. I don't even want to consider if that was a real chainsaw. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Both of us go find a bench to sit down, letting the adrenaline wear off. I think that's enough excitement for a day. Did that take all your energy out from the festival? I can't help but smile at the joke it made at my expense. No, but it did take a few years off my lifespan. Monica laughs at this, but it seems to be forcibly cut short. Almost like she didn't want to enjoy herself here. Monica? I'm just a bit thirsty is all. Alright, let's go get a drink then. What should we do after we get some water? Let you decide. Hmm. Okay. Oh, fortune teller. Okay, that's the only choice we have right now, so... Fortune telling? I know it's mostly a bunch of vague and generic things anyway, but sometimes it's fun. Do you not like fortune telling? I don't exactly like the idea of things being predetermined, but I like the idea of being able to make my own future. Ah, I see. See. Well, if you look at it like that, getting your tells you what track you're on, right? So if you get a bad one, you can work on changing that. Or if you get a good one, then you know you've done sort of well. I guess that's a good way of looking at it. But if you do want to do it, then we can go. I wouldn't want to make you do anything you don't want to. It won't hurt to do, so we can go and do it. All right. The fortune telling booth is more like an entire classroom. We get in line and wait a while before being let in. The room itself is dark and lit with candles, thick curtains covering the windows, and desks have all been tucked against the wall as well, with a violet tablecloth covering them. At the center is another longer table with a similar tablecloth on the top, a single crystal ball on a single crystal ball on it. On the opposite side of the table is a student, most likely a girl, who is peering into the crystal ball. She is dressed like a witch, complete with pointy hat and robes. Her eyes are hidden by the brim of her hat. Let me peer into your future. The student rubs her hands on the crystal ball. I see much struggle in your future. There is something that only the two of you can accomplish. Something will attempt to tear you two apart, but with much work, I see you two can make it. That is all. Thank you. Oh, that was simple. Mm-hmm. That wasn't a very good fortune. Well, let's hope it isn't true then. But it's pretty vague. Everyone struggles, right? That is true. So we'll deal with it if it comes along. It's not like she told us anything we didn't know already. I'm curious about how she said something would tear us apart, though. Maybe she just made some assumptions. I see Monica smile as she leans closer to me. What kind of assumptions would those be? I hurriedly look away from Monica, mumbling under my breath. Well, you know how it is with a guy and a girl. I don't think I get it, Richie. Could you tell me? I can already feel the heat in my cheeks, skyrocketing to dangerous temperatures as I glance away. Anyway. Nope, you can't get away that easily. I look back towards Monica, making eye contact, and then immediately averted my eyes, causing her to giggle. However, within a few seconds, she stifles herself, putting on a look of neutrality again. There was nothing to stop her laughter, as no one was staring. She just stopped. Monica takes a breath, closing her eyes and nodding before looking at me. Where else would you like to go? I mean, there's nothing else. After we go around and finish visiting some other booths, we start walking around the festival, trying out whatever comes our way. Time flies ahead. Soon enough, it's already dark out. Well, that was fun. Monica? She shakes her head. It's nothing, Richie. It doesn't sound like nothing. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. Uh, thanks, Richie. Oh. The two of us look up at the night sky, waiting for the fireworks. Oh. That's cool. The whistling that indicates their launch fills the air. We simply watch in silence, hearing the booms in the sky accompanying flashes of light. I turn back to look at Monica, finding she has a frown on her face. Even with this, she doesn't seem happy. She has been sort of on guard today. There was that brief moment on the rooftop earlier, but right after that, she went back to being cautious. Almost like she wanted to be happy, but wouldn't let herself. There were a few times she came close, but then she'd pause and pull back. Monica, you shouldn't stare at a girl like that, you know. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. What were you thinking about? Just how happy I am right now. Hmm? That response seems to have caught Monica off guard. You know, having joined the literature club, meeting everyone, preparing for the festival, and reading out a poem. Sure, my poem reading was really bad, but it felt nice. Being there with everyone, doing something together. I see. Monica seems a bit upset, looking away. This is about what you said before, right? That isn't going to matter? I take a deep breath before turning to Monica to face me, putting my hands on her shoulders. But that doesn't matter to me. If it means anything in the end, as for that game business, I don't care what I really am. If this really is just a game, I don't even know if I believe you about all that. I can't tell if you're right or wrong, so I've chosen to just let it go for now. But even if you were right, it doesn't change anything about me. And it doesn't change the fact about me wanting to be friends with you. That's one of the few things I do know. And what else do you know? For a moment, I could see that facade of hers breaking. I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but what else? I do know is that spending this day with you was the most fun I've had in a long time. The rest of my words die in my throat as my thoughts catch up to me. What am I doing? I let go of her shoulders and take a step back, looking away as my mind catches up to my body. Anyway, I like spending today with you. So thanks for spending it with me. I'm sure there's plenty of other people you'd rather have spent it with, though. After all, she's completely out of my league. Monica shakes her head. No, there's no one else. My heart skips a beat when I hear her say that. Especially after what you said earlier. I think I really needed that. Even so, I don't think my opinion will be changed so easily. It's not that I'm upset, I can't be convinced just like that, you know? Yeah, I get you. I wasn't expecting to break through to Monica at all. All I wanted was to let her know. Maybe part of me was hoping I could get through to her, but I think it's a little too early for that. Or at least, I can't only have one thing to convince her, kind of like a court case where you need lots of evidence. Well, I guess I'll have to keep it at it. Just because I get a little setback here doesn't mean I don't want to see her smile anymore. She can be happy, I know it. She just won't let herself is all. Though Hey! Both of us turn around, finding Sayori waving at us from the door. There you two are! Sorry to interrupt. Jeez, you didn't have to yell, Sayori. Sorry, were you looking for us? We thought you two were going to miss the fireworks. But I guess you didn't if you were up here. Yeah, we saw them. Sorry to make you worry. Don't you have your phone, though? Sayori's phone died 3 hours ago. Atsuki! What? That was supposed to be a secret. Well, either way, thanks for looking out for us, Sayori. Did you guys get to see the fireworks at least? Mm-hmm. They were quite inspirational. Did you write something while watching them? It's a small poem or so. Well, bring it to the club. Monica seems to think to herself for a second before nodding. I guess we can do that. Okay, everyone. For the next meeting, let's all write poems about something that inspired you from the festival. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Everyone glances at each other before shrugging. Usually I don't give you a prompt on on what to write about, but today's a special occasion. That's fine, right? Yep, I'll do it. Well, maybe some direction might help out this time. The festival, huh? Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I can get behind it too. Alright, then it's settled. Before Monica can say another word, a loud whistling cuts through the air. All of us look back up to the sky, seeing the second round of fireworks go off. Taking my eyes away from the sky, I see everyone else around me captivated by the lights, smiles on their faces. Even Monica has a small grin on her face, and because of that, I know that I can keep this up. Someday, I'll make her smile. After the fireworks end, we all part ways. Sarah and I are walking home at night, with Sarah humming a tune. You were at the concert, right? Mm-hmm. They were so good, and now I can't get the song out of my head. It's a shame we didn't get to hear him. I guess. Were you with Monica all day? Yeah. Sarah's smile turns cat-like. I thought you said you'd walk home with her, though. Shouldn't you be with her? Her house is in the opposite direction, though. Sarah gives me a frown and a very disappointed look. I feel bad for her. Eh? What for? It's a secret. Anyway, I'm glad we both had fun. I'm pretty tired, though. Well, it's a good thing we're pretty much home. Oh, we are? Well, good night, Richie. Night, Sayori. With that, I enter my house and do my nightly routine. When I get in bed later, I can't help but feel a bit strange. Lately, it feels like part of me isn't quite me. Almost like someone's walking in my shoes. Today on the rooftop, I said something, but I couldn't tell what I had said. But I know Monica was suddenly happy to hear it. If this is a game, games need someone to act through, right? Like the main character player controls. I wonder if that's me. Monica did say something about me being empty, like a puppet. I was afraid of being that puppet before, so I searched my house for a yearbook to confirm, somehow, or at least give you some comfort to the fact I wasn't. I still don't know if Monica was right or not, but it can't hurt. Well, if it really is me and Monica is right, then I don't know if you can hear me, or even if you exist. But whatever you're doing, please, keep things up. And help me reach out to Monica. Even if I'm nothing but your puppet, it still brings happiness to me to see her happy. Surely you're working to make her happy too, right? So no matter what I truly am, I'll have to keep at it. Whether or not I'm truly the one in control, it doesn't matter. Happiness is still happiness, whether it's here or in the real game that Monica says she knows about. No matter what, I'll keep trying to make her happy. Maybe she's rejecting the happiness right now, but I know I can't just give up that so easily. Well, that's enough thinking for tonight. I should go to sleep. Wait, load thought pattern. Something Monica the text. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Hold up a second. It loaded something. Wait. I'm gonna look at the files real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking through the files. I'm not seeing anything. I don't see anything different. It's something Monica the text or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll go over the footage again and see if I can find anything later. There's no class the day after the festival, mainly so the school can clean itself up. So I spend the day lounging around, trying to write a poem about the festival. The obvious topic keeps reaching out to me, but I kind of don't want to do it if only because it's kind of embarrassing. I don't think I could take anyone reading a poem about spending time with Monica. But I guess I could write it on what we talked about. Yeah, that could work. I go back to my room afterwards and get to work, eventually going to sleep when it's late. I wake up the next day and go to school as always. I find myself a little tired in class, but I think that speaks for everyone. Even with a day of rest, it's still not enough for some of us. School day passes by pretty quickly. as even the teachers are a little groggy. When it ends, I get up from my chair and start making my way to the club room. Hello, everyone. Oh, hi, Richie. Monica greets me as soon as I enter the club room. Where's everyone else? I think they're just running a little bit late. I arrived here myself only a few moments ago, after all. I see. Even though Monica's smiling at me, I can't help but feel like it's empty. Was it the festival? I don't think I did anything wrong. Or maybe I should have taken her home. But wouldn't Monica be more annoyed than sad? So, you got home from the festival all right, then? Hmm? Oh, yeah. Siri pestered me about it. She said I should have walked you home. Monica's expression falls a bit before she laughs. I put the pieces together. Ah, right. It would that would have been that would have been how it was in the game, right? If, as she said, it was a game, then going with her might have been a scene in her route. But wait, I remember Monica asking me before if it was already hers. Richie? Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. I keep talking as I walk over to my usual desk and sit down. Well, as I was saying, you don't have to worry about me. It's not like my house is exactly that very far from school. Oh, well, still, I can't help but be a little concerned, you know? Aw, it's sweet of you, Richie. Even though she's talking like this, I can't help but feel that wall between us again. Like when I first met her on the rooftop. Maybe it's because there was time between the festival and now. I already could feel like she was trying to avoid being happy, but when we connected on the rooftop, when the fireworks went off, she let her guard down for a fraction of a second. She must have recognized it too. After all, Monica seems to be a smart girl. So knowing that she let her guard down, she decided to be a little more conscious about it. I might not get a chance like what we had on the rooftop again. And now this wall between us is yet again as well. Hello. The door of the classroom flies open as Sayori yells her greeting. Ah, geez, you didn't need to yell. You did the same thing at the festival too. But everyone was so tired walking here, so I thought I'd wake us up. Hi, Monica. Hi, Richie. Wow, you two got here quick. Sorry for making so much noise. No, it's fine. See everyone's energetic. Everyone did their poems for today, right? They all give a brief murmurs in agreement. I'm a bit sad though. We didn't get any new members. But that's fine. After all, there's always next year, right? Of course, if Monica is right, unless the game lets it happen, there is no next year. I can't see why she'd be upset about that. It's already hard enough for a person to accept that they'll die. But how much more that your life doesn't end even with death, but rather just there's none more laid out for you or anyone else. Monica's certainly amazing, managing to keep up that happy smile on her face. I don't think I could do it. Maybe that's it though. As long as I can keep herself distracted with being the president of the literature club, she spends less time thinking about all this. Like how I'm doing now. I shake my head before realizing Sayori's prodding me on with the shoulder. Oh, sorry. Were you sleeping in class again? I stayed awake, so at least let me rest here for a bit. Are you sure? I'm 100% certain. Gay! She's still funny. Still funny in my opinion. It's an average day at the club. Yuri is off to the side reading. Natsuki is in her back corner reading manga. Sayori and Monica are chatting as always. On the other hand, I'm here resting at my desk. I close my eyes and let my head sit on top of my hands, forming a makeshift pillow. I turn away from the windows, making sure sunlight doesn't get in my eyes. Seeing as how I used to sleep all the time in class, it's almost like greeting an old friend. Or at least that's how I wish it was. Rather, I end up being distracted, lost in my thoughts about Monica. About the situation I now find myself in. As much as I'd like to, I don't think I can go back to how things were. This is going to constantly plague me from now on. My thoughts are in as I hear desks being moved. Opening my eyes to see Monica pulling a desk over to me. Monica? Oh, did I disturb you? No, not at all. I hadn't quite fallen asleep anyway. I could tell. Your face was all scrunched up like you were trying to think hard about something. I was a bit worried, so I wanted to talk. Oh, it isn't really anything really important, though. If it's something bothering one of my club members, it is important to me. But if you don't want to tell me about it, then that's fine. Well, it's about... I can sense Monica's face falter for a second when she realizes what I'm getting at. About what? But she immediately changes her face and gives a smile. I understand if you don't want to talk about it, but if you do want to talk about it, I can't read your mind. Oh, that came off a little harsh, didn't it? Sorry. No, it's fine. I guess I'm just not ready to talk about it. Okay, but if you ever do want to talk about it, I'm sure you can talk to Siri as well. You two are close, right? Yeah, thanks. I fell right into her trap. I know that she knows what I was getting at, but she chose not to go after it. Because it must be painful to think about. I watch as Monica gets up, but pats me on the shoulder and goes over to check on the other club members. Monica. I wonder how she'll react to my poem today. If she's going to act like that, well, I guess I'll just have to see. I try to rest until it's time to share poems, but I continuously find my thoughts drifting. The thoughts about if all this is a game are annoyingly distracting, even if I told myself that it doesn't change anything for me. It's not even one of those it would be funny if scenarios where you can entertain yourself by imagining wacky things. Especially since Monica seems to believe it so seriously in it. Normally people would tell her to get some help for those kinds of thoughts, but something has in me pushed me to believe her. Or maybe it's just that I was lured in by the fact it was Monica. I doubt I'd have the same reaction if Sayori came to me like that. Okay, everyone. Monica does the signature call, bringing everyone to attention. Like always, we all glance at each other as if to confirm Monica's asking us to share our poems. We might have known each other for a bit better now with the festival and this constant sharing, so it's less someone unknown is reading my writing, but more I hope it's still good now. It's time to share poems. I was already expecting this, but here we go again. Who to share with? Wait, we get a fourth sharing? And we don't even get to choose. We don't even get to choose the words this time. It's honestly very interesting. Let's go in order. Let's go 1, 2, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Ooh, I really like this one. though you almost sound like a lost puppy. Sayori. Oh, well, the writing sounded like that. I couldn't help but think of one. Thanks, I guess. It's still good. It's still good, though. It doesn't come across as something Monica might write, though. I try my best not to react when Sayori puts emphasis on Monica's name. But still, I can't believe that you said you hadn't written before. This is really good. I see that you like the fireworks, too. I don't think any of us didn't like them. That's true. Well, here's my poem. So? Oh, wait, we don't even get a poem for her. It's good. Then again, everyone here is a pretty good writer, so obviously it'd be good. Thanks. Well, it's simple to read in a relaxing sort of way. I think maybe you could change a word or two to make it fit better. But that's probably my own preference. It's definitely in line with style theory. I see. Thanks for the suggestions, Richie. Wait, next, Natsuki. Do-do-do. It's fine. It's fine. Well, it's like all your other ones, I guess. It doesn't stand out too much other than the tone. But it's not bad. It does seem sort of like something Monica would write, though. Yeah, kind of like hers, but not as good. Harsh? But at least it's your own style. It's not super easy to read, but it's not as abstract as Yuri's. So I guess it's fine. So it's not bad according to Natsuki, which is fine. Anyway, here's mine. So we don't even get any poems for the other girls. It's like Natsuki's usual direct style. I'm pretty used to it. What do you think? I think it's good. It gets across the point neatly. You've usually made a point about that, so I noticed it. I guess you wrote about the fireworks too, huh? They were so memorable, so duh. Is there a problem with that? Not really. Besides, it's not a bad poem. Everyone's been writing about them, though. It's not like you were any better. Yeah. I try to smooth things over with a laugh. It seems to sort of work. Thanks. You're reading anyway. Same to you. Yuri? It's not exactly my taste, but this is good mechanically speaking. I still find it hard to believe that you didn't write before coming to this club. But, I think a good word to describe it would be raw. Even if you use a metaphor in another language like that, you can really feel the emotion behind the words. Yuri gives a bit of an embarrassed smile looking away. But I guess that's how it is, huh? Yuri? It's nothing, Richie. Alright, here's my poem. I like it. It's very Yuri-ish. At this point, I've read enough of her stuff that I think I can get the grasp of her metaphors. The true meanings possibly still elude me. Oh, I should probably say something. You're probably waiting for my response. It's good. It might be a little flowery for someone like me, but I can match some of the things you probably would have seen at the festival and your feelings with them. You enjoyed the festival, I take it? Mm-hmm. Fireworks seem to be pretty inspirational too. It's a bit cliche, but it was the first thing that came to my mind. Cliche isn't necessarily bad, right? That's correct. If you use it correctly, sometimes it won't even register to the audience it's a cliche. But that can be fairly difficult to do. Anyway, thank you for reading my poem. Thanks for reading mine as well. Only one more person to share it with. Monica. Richie. Monica lives decided to read my poem. Is this your way... Monica, are you okay? Eh? Oh, sorry. How do I put this? I found myself quite moved. Oh. Well, I understand what you were going for, but your word choice is a bit off here. The tone of your poem should be consistent, but the words you pick sometimes don't match the tone. But you had a good control over the image you wanted. It's still hard to believe that you said you never written poems before the club, though. It's true, though. In any case, good job, Richie. I liked it. A few days ago, those words would have made my heart go aflutter. But today I can't help but wonder if she's just saying that. Does she really mean those words? Or is she playing the role of the club president? Anyway, here's my poem. Oh, we don't even get one from Monica? Come on. I like it, Monica. I think I understand what you're trying to say with this poem pretty well. I see. I can't help but see a small smile on her face. I expected as much. Yeah. As the only one aware of what Monica thinks of everything, I'm the only person that can understand the truth behind her words. It's a lament, I guess, but it's also... So that's how it's going to be. A declaration. Or more like a command. That's a better word for it. Don't chase after me anymore. That's what it says between the lines. that I should just let the distance she puts between us be. But I can't obey something like that. Not when I knew that Monica was purposely obstructing her happiness, or at least cutting herself short. If having this distance is part of that, I can't just let that slide. Game or not, that seems wrong to me. I'm sorry, Monica, but I don't think I can bring myself to leave you alone like this. Anyway, thanks for reading my poem. Anytime. Thanks for critiquing mine. Nothing of note happens for the other sharing outside of the room of Natsuki and Yuri experiencing some friction due to their styles. But I think they managed to get over it, sort of agreeing to disagree. After we share poems, everyone gets ready to go home. Sarah, you ready to go home? Mm-hmm. Have a safe trip home, you two. Monica waves as we leave the club room. That was fun. Yeah. I'm glad everyone's getting along. Though Monica seems sad today. You noticed it too, huh? Yeah. She's always been upbeat, so when she's not, it's painfully obvious. Or at least that's how it is to me. I smile and pat Zero in the head. Well, I don't know what we can do about it. Even if she told you, I don't think I should go around and snoop. She'd tell us when she's ready. Maybe. I don't really know. I've known Monica for a while now, but sometimes it feels like there's a big gap between us. Like there's something different between us that I'll never understand her completely. I don't know what to do. Zoe slumps her shoulders as we exit school. I don't know what I could say then. Maybe you can try reaching out to her? Me? Yeah. Besides, it seems like you're close enough, right? I momentarily think back to the festival, the time we spent on the rooftop. You're blushing, Richie. Not? I definitely am. Besides, isn't that kind of rude, getting close to her only to find out and then try to solve her problem? That doesn't seem right. I guess so. But still, I want everyone to be happy. I know you do, Sayori. The whole irony of the situation is that I know exactly what Monica's going through. Even if I could never hope to understand it. So all that's left for me is to try to understand it. I know there's no way I can go through it, but that doesn't mean I can't talk to her to try to understand. Well, I can try to talk to her, I guess. Maybe she'll let me know something. After all, I'm a guy. And maybe it's one of those things she can't tell a girl. Maybe. I'd really like it if you did that, Richie. Even if you don't get through to her, I'll be happy that you tried. Completely unaware of the weight on Monica's shoulders, Sayori gives me an innocent smile as she charges at me with something completely insane. When we reach our houses, Sayori and I part ways. I enter my home and lay down on the couch, looking up at the ceiling. Jeez. Well, I guess I need to just sleep this off. This is a lot to think about right now. I think of something to do, but after I have some time to process all of it. I go to the club the next day, still wondering what I should do. Alright. I think that's actually a good part to lead this off on. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a